Welcome to Generational Enrichment, where the journey to world class is evergreen. Toil is the mother of virtue and excuses don't belong. Begin what most won't. Talk like it's done. Walk like you did it yesterday. Okay guys, sometimes life has been treated like a game. There are objectives, strategies, and rules you have to follow to reach your goals. Say you're flying high, making mistakes left and right, but still coming on top. Would you care? Probably not. But in that moment, you think nothing can touch you. Let's hear what Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe has to say about that.
Receivers. We've seen AB behavior, we've seen Juju, and we've seen Claypool. And it's a simple thing. It's simple as this. Either Coach Tomlin is coaching this or he's condoning this. There is no other way around it. And what happens is that when you win, you let it go. I remember Mike Shanahan told me something, Skip, one of my best games. We played Buffalo opening night, 1995. I had 10 catches for $180. Mike called me in his office. Skip, I'm thinking he'd go, Shannon, you had off-season surgery. I had basically limited preseason. I thought he was going to commend me. He reamed me. He said, I'll never accept anything in a win I wouldn't in a loss. You see, when they win the ball games, all that dancing, all that first down, all that keying is cool with Tomlin. But when you lose, it cost you a game last night, potentially.
As you can see, winning has a way of covering up your flaws. When everything's going well, some of the people around you ignore everything. The cracks in your foundation seem to disappear. But your bad habits don't just disappear because you're successful. If there's a flaw in how you operate, it needs to be addressed, whether you're winning or losing. Waiting until you start struggling to fix yourself is a losing strategy. The inability to take critique at all times is one of the biggest reasons people fail. If you built a routine that keeps you on track, why abandon it just because things are going well? That routine is what got you there. It's what's keeping you there. Breaking that rhythm is a mistake. Think about it like running. It's easier to keep pace than to stop and to try again. Same with discipline. If you made sacrifices to elevate yourself, why quit now because it's comfortable? This mindset often comes from how we define success. For a lot of people, winning means the end of work, like the goal has been reached. They were never taught the moment you win, the real work begins. They saw success as a finish line, not a foundation. And when that mindset is passed down, when all you see growing up is people celebrating momentary wins, ignoring long-term development, you start to do the same. To break that cycle, you have to be intentional. You have to redefine what success means for you. Success without discipline doesn't last. You can fake it for a while, but eventually the cracks show. If you don't stay sharp, you won't stay successful. Let's say you're building a home. You pour a foundation, throw up some walls, put it on the roof, but never go back to reinforce it. It looks fine on the outside, but one strong storm, one big bad wolf, the whole thing collapses. That's your life without constant refinement. If you only fix things when they break, you'll always be behind. Preventative discipline is better than reactive damage control. Now fast forward 10 years from now, the person who kept refining, kept training, kept showing up. They didn't just stay relevant, they elevated. The one who coasted, forgotten, replaced. That's the reality. If you're not getting better, you're getting worse because all your competition is getting better. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one area in life where you know you've been slacking because things are going well? And look, I know some of y'all might say, but I earned this break. I've already put in the work. And maybe you have. But that's the trap. That's when comfort slips in and progress slips. Success can be deceptive. It tricks you into thinking you figured it all out when you really just been riding momentum. But momentum runs out. Discipline doesn't. The difference between those who stay great and those who fall off is simple. They keep doing what got them there, even when they don't feel like it. So ask yourself, are you riding high or are you building something that lasts? Let me know in the comment section. Look, if you know you've been slipping, don't beat yourself up. Adjust, realign. That's what the standard is for. Not to judge you, but to bring you back to your center. Champions don't always feel like showing up, but they show up anyway. That's what separates winners from the almost. You're all gems. No summus gemi. Rare, refined, and forged by pressure. Truly world class.